All right, don't actually climb the wire, Cloud. I'm gonna sequence break just a little, because the game intends for you to get halfway up the wire and then realize, oh shit, I need a thing. I'm just gonna get the thing. So if you go over here, you can talk to this fucker. Hey dude, hey Tankman. Yeah, give me, why are you, how do you know you just found them? Oh, he repaired them. Also, how do you know I'm going up to the plate? Also, how do I need batteries? I'll find out when I get there. All right, fucker. So here are some batteries. And now that you have the batteries, you may climb the golden shiny wire of hope. Also, by the way, look at how high up this graffiti gets. Okay, all of this I understand. Averl or Avaru or whatever this is, good job with the graffiti. You had like a normal sized ladder, maybe a pretty damn tall ladder. Like this V right here, even if we assume that Cloud is just a tick under 6 feet, this is still like 1, 2, 3 clouds and change. So this is like an 18-foot tall V right here, okay? Keep going up. You've got like the Midgard GOP did some graffiti right there. They want no mercy for poor people, which tracks with what we know of the GOP. But also, this is like a 15-ish foot tall piece of graffiti that is itself already 25, 30 feet off the ground at its base, and the graffiti goes higher still. What the fuck? Also, yeah, there's, the false flag operation has gone poorly, as people have seen right through it. Also, there's a death rubble on the other side of the wall, which is bad. Now, up here, there's a horrible navigation thing. You must put a battery in a thing. Yeah, you just stick a normal battery that this dude found in the scrap heap or whatever. You stick it in this. It turns this propeller. We'll fast forward the turning of the propeller. It's quite slow, actually. The propeller turns and turns and turns and turns, and then conveniently runs out of juice right there to get you up here, which gets you up here to another piece of like train track, which you can use as a ladder. Okay. I have no idea what this is supposed to be hanging off of. Like, all of this appears to just be frozen in place somehow, dangling, supported by whatever's off in the top right of the screen, supporting that thing. Okay, fine. Here's a battery, we'll stick one there. That exists solely to extend this traffic control arm. Now. Oh. Jeebus42 is here. Hello, Jeebus. Jeebus, you have joined us at one of the most notorious moments, at least for me, and I know for other people as well, in Final Fantasy VII. The only way is to jump onto this bar. We have to get here right at the perfect... Nope. Jumped too soon. We'll try it again. We might be here for a moment. There's a certain, like, it's almost a visual cue more than an audio cue. I know it makes an audio cue, but... Jumped too soon. I used to know. I used to be able to nail this first try. I have not made this jump in years. I've not played this game in years. Hey, we got it! Hey, we got it! Now, here's the thing. If you climb up here, you climb out that way, you can, if you want, just go straight up to the top of the plate. But if you do, you miss the last thing. You come back down here, you jump down here, You put a battery in here, and you receive an ether. So because I got that ether, we have to do this jump again. Ah, I missed it. Jumped too late. All right. Jumped too late. I'm gonna try this on 3 times, like 3 times, and if I mess it up, I'm gonna... Hey, I got it! I got it at 3x! I got that jump at 3x! Haha! Fuck you, platforming section in an RPG. Yay. Glory, triumph, and victory for me. Oh, G-Bus. Oh, damn you. Circle Master was talking about chicken and waffles earlier, so I already wanted chicken. Now I want boneless wings from the hangar. I have boneless chicken in the fridge. I just have to, you know, make it. And I'm definitely not doing that while we're subbing a thon. So, yeesh. All right, so if you go up here, you snake down that way, you jump up here, you walk this way, and all of a sudden we're just at the Shinra building. We're just here now. And we charge right in. Or do we? I know the building well. Oh, nope. This is the first time I've ever been. Welp! Every floor above the 60th is special, not easy to get to, even for employees. That must be where they took Aerith's. Why would they even take her to headquarters? But I guess maybe that's where their science labs are or whatever. Alright, Barrett wants to charge in the front door. T-Fowl's like, that's a bad idea. It is kind of a bad idea, actually. We've got to find another way. If we keep wasting time, Aerith will get fucking murdered, but we don't want to say fucking murder because, you know, it's a video game. You don't want to discuss fucking murder in your video game or anything. We should definitely not bust on in. We will sneak in quietly because it's funny and also faster. And it makes T-Fowl happy, which is a thing to do for its own sake and certainly not building to something we probably won't get to. But, you know. We don't discuss murder, only genocide and eco-terrorism. That's basically true, actually. Let's have a save. Boop, boop. Now, having said that we will sneak in the back, we don't have to sneak in the back. We could just run straight through the main lobby and do the frontal assault, even though we said we were gonna sneak in the back. But no, let's sneak in the back. Let's taunt the security cameras, make everybody in the lobby fully aware that there is a blonde, spiky-haired man. I never said I was down on eco-terrorism. I just, you know, mentioned that we're doing eco-terrorism. Anyway, hey look, there's a blonde, spiky-haired man with a giant sword doing laps in front of the building. That sure is weird. Anyway, off he goes, off to the side of the building where we know there's a staircase. Surely nothing bad will happen there. Okay, so... all the out of the way. Yeah, so basically, T-Fowl and Barrett are gonna yak at each other the whole way up the staircase. And yes, folks, literally, we are doing 59 flights of stairs here. Oh, we got through all the stairs on one screen. Nope, more stairs. More stairs. Jeebus! Jeebus has gifted out not 1 but 2 Tier 1 gift subs. Congratulations to Benedict 1895 and Trombone Dalek. Well, Benedict 1895 and Trombone Dalek, you are both in the Goog troop, which means you once again have access to all of the lovely Tier 1 emotes. It also means no ads. And hey, Jeebus, by gifting 2 subs, you have added 20 minutes to the timer. How about that? 20 minutes from that, if you want to do it again, we bang subathon to see how you can do it. And hey, bang haggle exists as well. Thank you, Jeebus42. Congratulations once more to Benedict and Dalek. Even you will fight for someone else. I mean, that's true. Yeah, fuck you and what you figured. Buddy, I'm faster than you. Haha. I'm faster than you. So if you go the frontal way, you have to fight like half a dozen battles against random enemies, which you can still go fight, but you don't have to. If you go this way, you get this funny exchange of talking. You get the characters whining about all of the stairs. There have absolutely been successful haggles. Sunflare Space has traded cat pictures for minutes. There were threats of blackmail that were unsuccessful. I'm just saying the nice reward exists. There's Goog bucks on the line as well. There's one more thing in this stairwell that we haven't seen, and I'm worried that I missed, but... Are we there? Barrett has resorted to, are we there yet? We are way, way, way far from being there. Oh, look! You also get an elixir for climbing the stairs. That is your reward for climbing 59 flights of goddamn stairs. You get... Oh, Barrett's going back. Barrett. It'll take longer because you're tired. Yeah, Barrett doesn't want to hear that. Meanwhile, Cloud is just making the stairs. It's no big deal. He was in Soldier. Hi there. Are you fucking exhausted? It's only flesh and blood, and metal, and bullets, and gunpowder, and firing mechanisms. But mostly flesh and blood. Oh, yeah, Barrett goes first. Oh. I didn't mean that. Uh-oh. Now they're fighting. The camera being this zoomed out. Do you mean like... Oh, well, for one thing, maybe you're just noticing the black bars on the side of the screen. It's not like it's a fully 16:9. It's mostly just a 4:3 screen. Because, you know, PSX game. Every time Goog says no, that would not go well. That would be bad. I think T-Foul is now openly wondering if we're there yet. Do not add a minute every time Goog swears. It is not happening. Oh. Barrett's gonna... T-Foul! That, did not make it into the remake, would you believe it? All right, you know what, Trombone Dalek? Fine, I concede. Henceforth, anytime I call the main character of this video game Cloud, unless I am specifically referring to his appearances in other media where he goes by that name, anytime, I will add 10 seconds. The main character of this video game is Cloud. 10 seconds. Like so. I will try to catch myself on that, but if anyone else catches me, let me know. So, Barrett and T-Foul have run ahead. Oh, hey, we're here. We're finally here. We're huffing and puffing, and T-Foul has 2 black eyes for no particular reason. Samurai Sam has redeemed nice. I think we should do something nice. How's about, nice? That was nice. Thank you, Samurai Sam, for redeeming nice. Oh, hey, we're here. We finally made it. No more stairs for the rest of your life. You know there's 10 more stories in the building, Barrett, right? Right? Okay. So if you want to, you can just go hop on the elevator or run all the way down the stairs and go in the front door. Nothing stopping you. Absolutely nothing. We will not be doing that. Instead, oh look! We charged up 59 flights of stairs just to be secretive and then have to fight a battle anyway. All that just to get to these guys. Alright, Clown will bolt them. T-Foul will punch one of them. Barrett will steal from them. I know there's a nice weapon for Clown to steal in, a nice weapon for Clown that you can steal in this area. I don't think it's on these guys. No, it's not on these guys. I know that. I don't remember what these guys have, though. So we're going to find out together forever as friends. You in the back can have a cross slash. Fuck you. You're quite dead now. So you take off these guys' armor and they turn into weird glowy blue dudes. Oh, they have tranquilizers. That's less interesting. Slash and bash and gun and dead. 150 XP for everyone. And we got the keycard for the 60th floor, which means we can go up to the 60th floor. Neat little elevator here. This will take you to the first floor, the 59th, and the 60th. This is, like, imagine being in this elevator and just looking out over the city of Midgard. That's got to be fucking terrifying if you're afraid of heights. Imagine having been in that elevator when the Sector 7 plate fell. That, ooh, that's nauseating. This security guy is bad at his job, so we've killed 3 witnesses. We can now, I like how the camera for this controllable section just zoomed in and was the security camera. That's cool, I like that. Also, this is clowned. Hi there, dudes. Unauthorized personnel aren't allowed here. Well, too bad. Also, dudes, did your polygons render okay? You seem strange. It's probably fine. You go on ahead and signal us when it's safe to move. Okay, so I'm going to show off how this minigame should be done, and then I'm going to show off how this minigame will be done. So these dudes move on a set timer, and you can absolutely just stand behind the statues, wait for them to move, wait for there to be a clear open spot. Eventually they're going to be moving. When they move, you can go as well, and then you can get here and you can just signal for Barrett and T-Foul, like so. Like, when those guys are moving, they can't see anything, so boom and boom. Here's Barrett. And then you get into here, and they move, and you signal T-Foul. And they move, and you signal T-Foul. And they move, and you signal T-Foul. And then you do it again, and you get all the way to 460. That's a cute little mini game. You know what else you can do? Is this. We can just go in here, charge the fuck out of these fuckers, get pincer attacked. Like, this is a shitty battle to fight, but there's nothing saying you can't just fight this battle and beat these guys. And we're gonna have to do this a few times. So this is similar to the grinding section in the tunnel before the last reactor, where you could just grind dudes forever. You can't grind these dudes forever. You can eventually, well, you'll see. We're gonna grind these dudes for a minute. Doot, doot, here's a big shot for you. Barrett is going to get himself killed unless we cure him. And of course you do get more experience this way. It's the old Dungeons & Dragons problem where if you only reward the player experience for combat, the player is naturally going to seek out combat. So what Final Fantasy VII needs is more XP dumps for talking sections, I guess. It's not actually true. It's a video game, not a tabletop game, but here's a free DM tip from the _Goog. If you're a dungeon master in a tabletop role-playing game, you should make sure that you're awarding your players experience for things other than killing monsters. Just as a general rule of thumb. Anyway, let's continue killing some of these dudes. T-Fowl, it would be great if you could actually punch somebody for once. You know what, T-Fowl, as punishment for not punching things successfully, you're going to spend this whole battle curing people. Because people need to be covered in salt. Wait, no. No. Anyway. Here. Cure. Clowned. Thank you. Boop. 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 Boop and boop. Apparently, first edition has XP equivalent to... You don't get experience, you get gold, and you spend gold to level up? Well, that's also silly. That's a poor way of doing things, first edition Dungeons & Dragons. Okay, so, if you just charge through and kill those dudes willy-nilly and nilly-willy, eventually the game's like, well, fine, you're out of guards. Go. So yes, we are indeed out of guards. We will go. T-Fowl will cure Barrett. And we can just go up to the 61st floor even though we didn't get a key card for it. Okay. Fortunately, the 61st floor is open and accessible to everybody. That's convenient. Thought you heard a ruckus downstairs. How would you have heard a ruckus downstairs? Are the floors not soundproof? You'd think the floors would be soundproof in this building, but... Oh yeah, no need to worry. Everything above the 60th floor is safe. Those fluckers on 59 and below, they can get flucked. But us, we're fine. Hi there, suit guy. Did she forget her key card? Once again, even employees can't access floors above the 60th without a key card. I mean, that's true. Hi there. You know what? Let's not ask the random stranger where the person we're here to rescue is. Let's say nothing. Yeah, we're that, Shinra Inc. Repair Division! That's me! Yeah! Building's starting to fall apart. There's monsters in the hallways and all that. This door was pushed open. I ought to fix this. Yeah, take a look on the other floor. Here's my key card to get to the 62nd floor. Good job, guy. Thanks. So that's how we get up to floor 62, which happens to house a library. Okay. Now, I'm going to do a little bit of sequence breaking here again. So we're going to explain what's happening. In that room is Mayor Domino. He's the mayor of Midgar. He is a figurehead who fucking hates the Shinra because the Shinra actually rule everything to the point where the mayor of Midgar has a pissant little office on the 62nd floor of their 70-floor headquarters. Would you care to guess where President Shinra's office is? It is the entire 70th floor. Now, Mayor Domino realizes that we are Avalanche, we are the terrorists, we are here to fuck up the Shinra. And Domino doesn't necessarily love that, but he does love the whole fuck up the Shinra part. So, he's gonna help us. Additionally, he has a special secret prize if we guess his weird password. His weird password is based on the titles of the books in each of these sections of the library. What you gotta do is look at the section of the library. So this is the Peace Preservation and Weapon Development Research Library, okay? Peace Preservation and Weapon Development. You go in here and you look at some books. This book is Plan for New Land Weapons. Okay, that book's supposed to be here. This book is Materia Production and its Military Uses. That makes sense for peace preservation and weapon development. What about ranks and extended use of Mako weaponry? Makes sense. Heidegger's Shinra peacekeeping law. These all track. What about Modern History of the Midgar Space Program Volume 1? Modern History of the Midgar Space Program Volume 1 is completely out of place in the section of the library that is for weapon development and peace preservation and whatever. So, that must mean something. In fact, if you look at the number of each book, you'll notice each book had a number with it. This book has the number 16. Well, that relates to the letters in the title. The 16th letter in the title of this book is meaningful, okay? Modern has 6 letters, history has 7, so that's 13 letters, O, F, M. So the M in Midgar is the 16th letter in the title of this book, which is out of place in this section of the library. So I'm just gonna make a note of M. And we're gonna do that again and again for the other 4 sections of the library. This is Shinra Inc.'s Space Development Research Library. Okay, so this is about space and the stars and whatever. Diminishing Mako energy and planet movements makes sense. Modern History of Midgar Space Program Volume 2 makes sense. Economic Report for the Space Dev Program makes sense. Rocket space travel makes sense. Results of failed space mission makes sense. Breakdown of soldier members by class does not make sense. 1, the first letter, is a B. I have played this game enough that I already know what the password is, but we're going to do the whole thing. So I've made note of a B. Next, Shinra Inc. Scientific Research Library. Okay, so this is all science shit. Fair enough. Data on experimental animals, sure. The Genova Project, that's a little weird, but that could very easily be science-y. The Ancients in History, no. No. So the Ancients is the ANC is 6, IEN is 9, 10, 11, IN is 13, H. Maybe I was wrong, because that's not what I thought the letter was going to be. So this is the file on Dr. Gast. He's a biologist. These are the final evolutionary stages in land-dwelling life. And this is the reactor construction chart. Well, you know what? Maybe that Ancients in History does technically kind of have something to do with science, because it's researchy and the Ancients are another species or whatever. Let's make note of this too. The 6th letter here is O. It's the O in reactor. So we'll make note of the O and hang on to the H. It's either an O or an H. Our last section is Shinra Inc. Urban Development Research Library. Okay, so this is all like city planning. Problems with plate construction, that fits. New plans for urban planning, that makes sense. Biological characteristics of the ancients does not fit. So, we have a B, an M, another B, and a 4th letter that is either an O or an H. Spoilers, it's an O. So we take those 4 letters, we need to scramble them and make a word. The password is bomb. This dude right here is the mayor's assistant, Julia Hart. She's let herself go a little bit, but trust me, it's Julia Hart. As an older wrestling fan, I am also obligated to note that this is Bruce Hart, Stu Hart, Bret Hart, Owen Hart, Martha Hart, and I won't do all of these, but Natalia Neidhart. The Neidharts are a different family. They just happen to be friendly with the Harts and have the word Hart in their name. Anyway, this is also Tyson Kidd's former tag team partner, David Hart Smith. I'll stop now. So this is the mayor's office. The mayor is in his office. You are the deputy mayor. Hey, I have questions. You don't care. All right, well, the mayor has to tell us about his silly game, and then Hart will tell us how to play the game. We already have played the game. We already have the password. The password is bomb. I think, if I'm correct, the password mixes up in different versions or something, or like on different playthroughs, it randomly chooses one. But I also think that the PS4 gets the same password all the time. It's always bomb. Trombone Dalek. There has been no hard and fast rule on cat pics, but listen, if you post a cute new picture of your kitty cat that we haven't seen before in the Discord server and give us a fair rating for it on a scale of 1 to 5, we may well add some time. We can bang haggle all night. That's one thing. That's not two things. We want to anyway. Hi Domino. Who might you be? We're those, never mind. Yep, everything is run by the Shinra. He's really bitter about that. You're a freaking librarian. Well, listen, buddy, why don't we tell you your password? And if we get it on the first try, we get a prize. Yeah. All right. The password is one of these 6, and it is in fact Bomba. Ba 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 bomba. He's like a walking time bomb, waiting to explode. I got the keycard for the 65th floor, and I got the elemental materia. He wants revenge on the Shinra because fuck the Shinra. Thank you for being here, Sunflare Space. Everybody, if you aren't already, go follow Sunny. She's delightful. We'll drop a / shout out for Sunflare's Space. You love to see it. Boop and boop. Go follow Sunflare's Space. Concord is not the right word. We have Lexington. Oh, I'm funny to me. Oh, this ought to teach them. Also, we can just stand here and obstruct Domino's pathing and make him kick his little legs. That's funny. Do it again. Look at the little bald man with his legs. Okay, that's enough. So, we got keycard 65, which means we can go up here to keycard 60 to floor 63. The 63rd floor of the Shinra HQ is a mini game where you get items. I'm very bad at it. I don't like this mini game. Trombone Dalek has posted an adorable little picture. Oh, it's an adorable picture of Minerva. Minerva is a 5 out of 5 kitty. You have rated this picture a 3 out of 5. Points deducted for the blurry edges. You know what? I respect that you were humble with the picture. Said that it's a 3 out of 5. I respectfully disagree. We will bump that up to a 3.5 out of 5. 3.5 minutes added to the clock for an adorable picture of a beautiful kitty cat. Thank you, Trombone Dalek. That, again, is in the Discord server. If you're not already there, you should be there. It's cool. It's fun. Oh, do I want to take one stab at the floor 63 minigame in the fucking Shinra Tower? I'll take one stab at the floor 63 minigame in the fucking Shinra Tower. I guess. All right. So, we have a key card. That lets us be here. We are permitted to open doors on this floor up to 3 times. Thank you, Sports Pun, for being here for quite a while at the beginning. We still have 2.5 hours and change to go, so come on back later if you wish. If not, well, fine, I completely and totally understand. Now then, we can open doors on this floor up to 3 times. If you receive an item coupon, we can exchange it here for an item. Warning, do not enter the air conditioning ducts. So of course, we're supposed to enter the air conditioning ducts. For you may notice, there is like, any door is basically a double door. Like, we could just open 1, 2, 3 doors and go get that item, but that feels kind of silly. Why don't we hop in the air conditioning ducts and try to get more than 1 item? It doesn't look like I can climb in there. The fuck are you talking about, man? Oh, right, that's where you get spat out. Where exactly are you supposed to go in? I forget where you're supposed to go in. I'm bad at this game. I never play this game. I think the top here, if we open this one. Yeah, we open that one, and then, oosh. I guess if we open this, yes, we can get in here, get a coupon, climb in the duct. Okay, so by climbing in the duct, all right, I think I might have done this correctly, actually. Because if we climb in the duct, we can get up to this hallway, this duct here. We jump down, we grab this item, the B coupon. Then we go back up. And there is a C coupon somewhere, isn't there? So we get down there. Yeah, there's still the C coupon, which means we go all the way back around here. We can, oh, no. How could one, there's got to be a way to get to that third coupon. I know there is, I'm just bad at it. We get down there, we get over here. Well, it's gotta be get up here, right? We get up here, we open this. Oh, yeah, we can just open this one door. That's our third door. We get in here, grab the C coupon. Oh my god, I did the fucking item minigame on the 63rd floor of the fucking Shinra Tower on my first try, and I got all 3 items? Amazing! All right, give me my items here. I can have a star pendant, the 4 slots armor, and an all materia. These are all good things to have. Once you have exchanged coupons for items, you may not select all clear. Here, take all of my coupons, give me all of the items. Drop those GGs in the chat for me, for I am the one who succeeded in triumph. I got a star pendant, I got the 4 slots, I got the all materia. All right, the star pendant is our first accessory. It means you are immune to poison, which is wonderful. We also picked up an all materia, which is great, and we got the 4 slots armor. The 4 slots armor has a little bit less defense, significantly more magic defense, and, as implied by its name, 4 materia slots. So let's give that to Barrett. Barrett can have, let's say, fire and cover rather, down here. And now Barrett has a linked slot up here. You may notice we have elemental and all. That is good. What we can do is, let's just take Barrett's restore. We're gonna slap it up here. And now Barrett can restore all. Now we could take this elemental materia and put it in a paired slot with, say, fire on his armor to make it so that fire elemental, at first level, it'll have fire damage. At second level, it'll negate fire damage. At third level, you absorb fire damage, but they have to be in linked slots. The 4 slots on the 4 slots are not linked. So the elemental materia won't actually do anything when it's equipped in this way, but it will still gain AP. So as we go through the game and as we continue to gain more and more AP and we get more and more items and armor, we will start seeing more things with more linked materia slots, and we'll be able to create more combinations like bolt all of the fuckers, heal all of the teammates, absorb all of the fire, that sort of thing. Hopefully that makes sense. I can't believe I did that on my first try. I'm very proud of me. Next is the 64th floor, which has nothing. It's the gym. It is once again a Gaim. We can go in here, we can poke around. There's a bathroom, there's a save point, there's a rest area. There is, hilariously enough, the ultimate weapon for one of the party members in the game It's just right here. And Cloud's like, when am I ever gonna need this fancy looking megaphone? Oh! When indeed shall I ever need this fancy looking megaphone? Shotgun Splicer has gifted 5 subs to the community. Congratulations to High Altitude Buns, Judgment LLP, Jofa the Sofa, some Japanese text I'm not even gonna try, and Rachy Awesome. Congratulations to the 5 of you. You may now drop all of those lovely tier 1 emotes, and you unlock the Goog Troop role in the Discord, and Shotgun Splicer. You have added 50 minutes to the timer. Back over 3 hours. Thank you, Shotgun Splicer. Cloud is going to look at the ultimate weapon for a character in the video game and just be like, nah. Toss it back in the locker. Oh, Trombone Dalek. Oh no. Oh no. Listen, it's not the full Justin Roberts until I really lean into it like a shotgun splicer. Yeah, that's the full Justin Roberts, right? Oh, my throat. Oh, God. Anyway, out of order, please use a different floor. Okay. Yeah, it's weird that they modeled a bathroom. I bet you bathrooms won't ever matter again. Okay, so here at 3x speed, you can really see this chick is booking it. This dude is having himself a stroll. This guy, by the way, is working out in his suit. This dude as well. These people are working out in their work clothing. Okay? And this chick is booking. If you get tired, you can rest up in the next room. That's convenient. Hello there. Are you doing curls? What are you doing? Is this a stretching exercise? I don't understand how the arms and the leg work together like that. Oh, you're head of building security, so stamina is very important to you. Okay. So in here, we have ourselves a nap room where, yes, absolutely, we will embrace the sweet nothingness of slumber for a moment, let all our concerns and worries fade away, and drift on off to dreamland for a minute so that we get a full HP boost. Parlor Ghost is back. Parlor Ghost has redeemed nice. Ghosty wants to see us do something nice. Well, you know what? I think we should do something nice. Let us boop right there. We have done something nice. I think that was nice. Now, we are at a save point. Parlor Ghost has returned. Hello, Ghosty. I hope you enjoyed your sleep. I need to put down the controller and adjust my girth. It is large and misplaced. Cat gave me a dirty look. Shotgun Splicer has redeemed a stretch. Oh, that sounds like a good idea, actually. Oh, everybody take a moment to stretch. Oh, God. Oh, that feels good. That feels good. Amazing. It feels good to stretch when you've been subbing-a-thon for, Jesus, 7 hours and 15 minutes already? It does not feel like 7 hours. It feels like we've been going for less than that. Oh, up. Big stretch. Big stretch. Oh, Jeebus has to do one of his least favorite activities, which is probably either laundry or shoveling snow. It's probably shoveling snow because it's gonna snow. Oh, that's a shame. That is indeed a shame. You know, theoretically, I might have to pause the subathon for 15 minutes to move my car. But that's a tomorrow morning problem, so it's a good problem to have if I have to pause the subathon for 15 minutes to move my car tomorrow morning. Anyway, that's everything to do here on the 64th floor. It's a Geim. On the 65th floor, however, there's actually, shit. For instance, that box is locked. And there are monsters. So, sudden meaningfulness. T-Foul can pop her limit break. Clowned can bolt all the bastards. Doot and Slap. I should probably have Barrett steal from these guys because I don't remember what they have, but T-Foul got the somersault limit from using her limit break a number of times. What the fuck are those? They're flying razorfish, obviously. This is locked. This is locked. You go in here. This box is locked. This box contains Midgar parts. So I don't really understand how this works in the actual corporate structure of the Shinra company, but the gimmick for this floor is in here. You've got a great big model of the city of Midgar, and you need to just go around filling the model with parts that you find in a box. So, yep. So, Parlor Ghost, I think the last thing you saw was Clowned and Aeriths were chasing after Tifa as Tifa was led by Chocobo-drawn carriage off to another place. I think that's roughly the last thing you saw. Which means that you missed the following things that happened. And I swear to God, Parlor Ghost, every single thing I'm about to tell you happened in the interregnum. I will not embellish a single goddamn thing. You are getting nothing but facts from this point forward. So Clowned and Aeriths followed the Chocobo-drawn carriage to Wall Market. They discovered that T-Foul has been recruited as one of 3 potential concubine wives of Don Corneo, who is the ruler of Wall Market and a frequent patron of the Honey Bee Inn, which is a combination strip club, brothel, and sex dungeon for rent. It turns out that T-Foul has been taken to Don Corneo's mansion, and no one who is not either one of Don Corneo's mooks or a very hot chick is allowed in Don Corneo's mansion. Clowned couldn't go in there by himself because he's not one of Don Corneo's mooks and he's not a very hot chick. Aeriths wanted to go in after T-Foul by herself, but Clowned was like, no, don't do that, that's a bad idea, this man's a sex trafficker, you're in danger here. He also implied that sex trafficking is bad, which, arguable. It depends on the level of consent in the trafficking, we're not here for that discussion. Anyway, Aeriths hit on the idea that Clowned should dress up like a woman so as to pose as a very hot chick so as to sneak into Don Corneo's mansion. The idea of dressing like one of Don Corneo's mooks was not discussed. Clowned was initially hesitant to this idea, but he did, however, he did go along with it. In order to go along with it, he had to kindle the muse of the bespoke artisanal dressmaker of Wall Market, who was busy getting drunk in the bar and only agreed to make a dress for Clowned upon hearing that he would be making a dress for this 6-foot-something super athletic jock who, according to Aeriths, has always wanted to be pretty and dress like a girl. While we were waiting for the dress to be made, we went and got some Korean barbecue, said that it was pretty tasty, and were rewarded with a coupon which we took to the pharmacy in exchange for some Pepto-Bismol. We got the Pepto-Bismol because we had the Korean barbecue. Let's not think too much about that. We then took the Korean barbecue we took the Korean barbecue provided Pepto-Bismol coupon back to the bar, gave it to a lady in the bathroom who was having intestinal difficulties. The lady in the bathroom was so happy that we relieved her intestinal difficulties instantly with the power of our Pepto-Bismol that she gave us some sexy cologne, which we of course immediately applied so as to better assist with our with our disguise. Additionally, in order to secure a proper wig so that Clown could style his hair in the necessary fashion to pose as a hot chick, we went to the gym. It turns out that the leader of the gym is also a cross story. No, the High Altitude Buns, this is everything that happened in Final Fantasy VII since Parlor Ghost was here a few hours ago. I am not embellishing or lying or exaggerating a single thing, I swear to God. The only thing I've done is add the brand name Pepto-Bismol. This is everything Parlor Ghost missed from when she left to now in the Final Fantasy VII stream. I added the brand name Pepto-Bismol. It was just called Digestive Medicine. In order to secure a proper wig for our disguise, we had to go to the gym because it turns out that the gym is run by another crossdresser named Beautiful Bro, and the Beautiful Bro really wanted to see Cloud beat one of Beautiful Bro's buddies in a squat competition, like just doing the squats. So we had to do a 3-button timing-based mini game of button, button, button of doing the squats that led to, hopefully this comes up right now, if I just bang quote button, this is basically what I said. Yeah, I'm vaguely familiar with the mini game. It's like button, button, button. It was exactly like button, button, button. You just hit button, 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 and you do the squats and you win the mini game. And because I did more squats than Beautiful Bro's buddy, whose name didn't get a name, but we're gonna say Biff. So because I did more squats than Beautiful Bro's buddy Biff, Beautiful Bro gave me a blonde wig, which was nice of Beautiful Bro to give me the blonde wig for beating Beautiful Bro's buddy Biff bodaciously. Anyway, in possession of the wig and knowing that our dress was coming, we then went to the Honeybee Inn to increase our appeal to Don Corneo. There, I swear to God this is true, we spied on two different groups of people engaging in two very different kinky role plays. One involving like a medieval fantasy of a king and a plague or something, and the other appeared to just be an elderly couple who had the room rented for them by their son and were very anxious about the whole thing. Then we were given the opportunity to rent out a room of our own, and we did rent out a room, which, I swear to God I'm not exaggerating this, led to Clown having group sex with 9 other men in a hot tub that, at its maximum capacity, should realistically have only held Clown and 5 other men. There were at least 4 too many men in that hot tub, to say nothing of the at least 1 too many men who were inside Clown for Clown's personal tastes. After that happened, the leader of the group of men who joined us in the hot tub and also joined with us presented us with some underwear, which we decided to use as part of our disguise. Then, for fun, skis, and because we thought it would help, we got one of the girls at the Honeybee Inn to put makeup on us. So that was nice. We got our makeup done by a hooker stripper. So the hooker stripper did our makeup, and we left the Honeybee Inn, and we went and we got our fancy dress, and we put on our wig, and we put on our sexy cologne, and we looked really, really nice. And everybody's agreed that we were a really, really, really hot chick. Okay, so Clown is a really, really, really hot looking chick right now. Aerith's got herself a new dress, and Clown and Aerith's went back to Don Corneo's mansion, and the guys were all like, holy shit, your friend's hot too, Aerith's, come on in. You two can join with this other girl, and Don Corneo is gonna pick one of you to be his personal sex toy for the night, and if he likes you enough, he'll marry you, and then you'll be off in a life of luxury, and if he doesn't, well, you know, you don't have to worry about that right now. And so we went to Don Corneo, and Don Corneo was like, yes, I see, you know, here's this lovely brunette lady, and here's this lovely booby lady, and here's this awkward blonde chick who doesn't appear to want to look me in the eye. I want to boink that one. And so Don Corneo chose Clown, of course, to be his pet for the night or whatever, and they went off to his bedroom where Don Corneo was very horny about the whole thing, and Clown was agreeable to a point. And then Aerith and Tifal busted in and decided, you know what, I'm going to extend this 10-second agreement I have with Trombone Dalek to any time I mess up anyone's silly character name. So here's 10 seconds because I said Tifa instead of Tifal. So Aerith and Tifal busted into the room, and I'm doing that in part because I realized that I'm spending a lot of time on this recap. So Aerith and Tifal busted into the room and were like, if you don't tell us what you're doing, we'll smush your genitals. And Don Corneo was like, okay, fine. They're gonna crush the entire Sector 7 by dropping the plate. You know how there's a plate over the slums in Midgar? Yeah, Shinra's plan is to just drop a wedge of the plate, all of Sector 7, whoosh, down on top of the Sector 7 slums, the intent being to squish Avalanche. Spoiler alert, they didn't actually succeed at squishing Avalanche. They did succeed at killing approximately 1/8 of the population of Midgar. But anyway. Oh, by the way, I'm only telling you this because I'm gonna win. So Don Corneo pulled a lever which opened a trap door the size of his rug under us, causing us to fall down into the sewers where we had to fight a giant sewer monster, and then we went into the train graveyard where we had to navigate a whole bunch of different trains. My controller's out of battery, I'll have to change that. Anyway. So we went into the train graveyard, we had to navigate around a whole bunch of trains, we had to move a whole bunch of trains, what had never been moved in ages and ages and ages, but it was as nothing before us because we have the power of being video game characters. We went through the train graveyard, we fought our way up the pillar. Biggs, Wedge, and Jesse all got heroic death goodbye moments. You missed the weirdest, grossest part of the game, yes. Biggs, Wedge, and Jesse all got their heroic goodbye death moments, and then Clowned, Tifal, and Barrett with 2 T's fought Reno, who's one of the Turks, on top of the pillar. We kicked his ass because we're good at video games. And then he blew up the pillar, caused the plate to smush down, but we flew off on a wire. Meanwhile, Aerith has been kidnapped by the Shinra and has been taken to Shinra HQ, which is why we're here. We're trying to rescue her. Also, Barrett's daughter Marlene is with Aerith's mom because Tifal asked Aerith's to save Marlene, and Aerith's did because Aerith's is a good person. Okay, so now we're charging through the Shinra building in order to rescue Aerith's, figure out what's going on with Sephiroth, something save the world, and maybe murder President Shinra while we're here. Because up until this point, the game has presented President Shinra as like either the most or second most important villain in the game, even though I have been calling him like the 8th most important villain in the game. So don't worry about that. He's definitely a big deal. We have to fight him for the entire whole game. I might be lying at this point. I'm gonna go grab a new controller because the batteries on this one have died. Back in a moment. Not even putting up the VRB screen, just walking. Now, walking. Hi, Nora. Here, let me charge this controller, grab this controller. And we scoot, and we scoot, and we scoot, and we scoot. And we sit. Hi. And we connect. Oof. Yeah. Clown did not explicitly get railed by 9 dudes in a hot tub. He did very heavily, implicitly get railed by at least 1 dude while he and 9 other dudes were in the hot tub with Clown. It's a fine point of distinction, but I figured you would appreciate the difference. Now then. Nora, please get away from the cables. Thank you. We can't prove that he didn't. There's no proof that he didn't get railed by 9 dudes in a hot tub. There's quite a bit of proof that he got railed by at least 1 dude in a hot tub. So we come in here, we get the Midgar parts, and we're just running around putting this puzzle together, basically. Again, I don't know how this works in universe, but it's what we have to do, so it's what we have to do. Listen, high altitude buns, maybe I've just had a meager sheltered life. I have never gotten railed by any dudes in any hot tubs. I'm just deprived that way, I guess. Oh, hi, this thing. I don't remember what this thing's gimmick is. Maybe it's just that it's... Oh, right, it confuses me. Well, that's annoying. I don't like that. Also, you appear to have an echo screen, which is just ducky. Doot. Doot doot. Someone come over to get Trombone Dalek's roomie's dog to shut up. Maybe it is also true that 0 is a rookie number for the number of dudes who have railed me in a hot tub. I've got to work on that, I guess. You can indeed only hold 1 Midgar parts at a time. Listen, they're very large. Also, each box only unlocks when you place the other. So it's not so much that the parts are huge, it's just that the puzzle is intentionally annoying. Like, the puzzle is designed to irritate the puzzle crafter. We insert the Midgar parts, something opened up. This section right here will never be filled in, because this is, yeah. In 14, there's a location called the Beehive, and the people who work there are honeybees, which, listen, it's very cute, except it could also be a reference to a place where Clown gets railed by 9 dudes in a hot tub. Which, listen, that's an optional scene. You don't have to see Clown get railed by 9 dudes in a hot tub. You could instead see Clown have a nervous breakdown. We chose not to do that. We chose instead to see Clown get railed by 9 dudes in a hot tub. There's the key card for the next floor. Perfectly sensical and logical thing here. Oh boy. A whole bunch of Shinra people are having a meeting. Hi there. Is it me or does the conference room smell? There's some sort of stench. You're so sick of carrying fire. You get to meet lots of guys. That's the benefit of being a secretary. Okay. Hello, Ellipsis Man. Did the hot tub scene make it in for the remake? No. No. The remake did something entirely different that is also incredibly different. It's so much more than I expected of that. They take it in a completely different angle for the remake. I won't even tell you. You have to play FF7 Remake if you haven't already. You need to play FF7 Remake, Jeebus. It is so good. Oh, I think it was Trombone Dalek wondering how many times I will say Clown gets railed by 9 dudes in a hot tub. It's been many. High Altitude Buns wants to know the Goog's top 3 omelet fillings. I'm not a big omelet guy. I like omelets fine enough. Sometimes, like, I have a hot take. French omelets look gross. Like, I'm a fan of the omelet where it's just like you make a big scramble of egg and you put some toppings on the one side and you flip it over like a big eggy calzone, basically. And that's an omelet. I'm not a big fan of the whole roll the thing up so it's like a slimy egg log and then take a pat of butter and just buff it, basically. No, that doesn't look terribly appealing to me. What I will say is my favorite omelet fillings are going to be like your basic shit, your meats, your cheeses, your potatoes. Just take anything that's good for breakfast and stick it together. So, yeah. Bacon, American cheese. Oh, fried mashed potatoes sounds fucking delicious. That sounds fucking delicious. Yes, I want one of those. I want an omelet with bacon, American cheese, and fried mashed potatoes, and I don't want to make it, and I want it now. None of those things are going to happen, so sad times for me, I suppose. So we know, also yes, sausage and bacon. We can absolutely do that. That sounds like a fucking delicious omelet, Parlor Ghost. You had an omelet with hash brown, sausage, and cheese. I want that. That sounds good. So we know that the conference room stinks, and we know that people hear whispers in the bathroom. Also, we know that the game has conveniently put a glowing entry point in the bathroom stall here. So yes, indeed, you have to climb up into the air grate. This is such a terrible place. Why would you put an intaking ventilation system in your bathroom? Why is your building designed in this manner, Shinra? There are indeed an awful lot of suits here. Hold, please. Nora. Hi. You're very meowy. Now, if you're gonna nuzzle my legs so much, and you're gonna meow so, you're gonna get yourself scooped. That's a true fact. That's a thing that happens to Nora cats. Yes, it is. Hi, your claw is caught in my sleeve. You know that, right? Nora, do you know that? Okay. All right. Now, you're a very nice kitty. You're a very good kitty. However, I cannot have you climbing up my leg or chewing on my cables or yanking my shit out of my shit. So, I want you to go curl up on your throw blanket or something and take a little kitty nap. Okay? Okay. Bye-bye, Nora. Yeah, you can be there. Go be on the coffee table. That's fine. She just tentatively put a paw on the coffee table and looked at me like, can I be here? Is it okay if I be here? It is okay if she bees there. It is not okay if you come right back here, though. Hi. No. All right, fine. Listen, just don't jump up and whack me in the balls this time, okay? Ow. That was bad. Also, yeah, I'm with high altitude buns. American cheese is very good for anything where you need the cheese to be melty. So like burger, omelet, that sort of thing. Go with American cheese. We have damage estimates for Sector 7. That's, yeah, I believe it. You literally destroyed an eighth of your city. The estimated cost to rebuild is we're not going to do that. We're just going to leave an eighth of our city as a smoldering pile of rubble forever. Leaving Sector 7 as is, restarting the Neo Midgar plan. Oh no. Promised land will soon be ours. Also, energy price hike. Yay. Oh, okay, let's slow this down so we can at least see Palmer properly bouncing up and down. This is our proper introduction to Palmer, who's roughly the 7th most important villain in the game. Yeah, you can basically see what his character's like right here. He's very happy. He wants to include the space program in the budget. Reeve and Scarlet will divide the extra income. Well, ain't that a bummer for Palmer. Palmer, you appear to have broken in half like a Canadian South Park character. Palmer, is your spine supposed to do that? Buddy, you should get that looked at. Oh, poor Palmer. Yeah, people might be upset about having to pay an additional 15% for their shit. And he's like, nah. Yeah, we'll just blame Avalanche. It'll be fine. And, you know, listen, it'll largely be fine. After all, we're the ones who saved Sector 7 from Avalanche. Rah, 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 rah. This sure is a big vent that these 3 people can just circle around, by the way. Also, this is Hojo. He's the 3rd most important villain in the game. It's a specimen. She is inferior to her mother. Oh, she's 18% worse at something. I mean, you could research her for 100,000 years. She's like a person. There's a lot of things to do there, so... Oh, don't worry about the lifetime of the... Oh, Hojo, your eyes are scary looking. That's why we're thinking of breeding her. Oh, no. Oh. I mean... It seems bad. Yeah. Okay. Oh, Hojo got all shaky. Okay, that's not great. Anyway, that's the end of the meeting. Scarlet was only in this meeting to say this one thing right here. Something stinks is the first line for Scarlet, who's the 4th or 5th most important villain in the game. They were indeed talking about Aeriths. One would hope, one would assume. Let's follow them. Okay. And now we just go back out through the bathroom. Nobody notices that that stall was occupied for the entirety of a conference meeting. It's fine.
Hey, thanks for watching. Here's the upload schedule. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, do all the YouTube things. Bye.